Eke with your Road to Success Action Tip of the Week. Every week, we sit down with an accomplished individual and learn from them firsthand an action step that implementing into his or her life has helped them reach the level of success they've achieved today. We hope that you as well will be able to apply some of these actions to achieving your goals as well. Today's guest has quickly made his mark in the fitness and running industry, taking an Australian-based company to the US and now is making his success worldwide. Please welcome Johnny F. Beig, Senior VP of Alanic Int'l. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, what does the day-to-day of an SVP of a major international company look like?
Well, it's not easy. It's a very hectic day. I have to make sure I take care of overall operations throughout the company. I need to make sure all the marketing is done in the right way. I need to make sure all the sales are done properly. I need to implement strategies for my sales team to make sure we're doing the right stuff, we're selling the right product at the right prices. I need to make sure our logistics are taken care of properly. I need to make sure accounts are done properly, so it's too many things. So a lot of hats on my head.
Definitely a lot of hats.
On top of 200 emails.
You're wearing marketing hat, the operational hat. You're doing it all. But I'm sure that that's necessary when you're growing a company.
That's correct. So look, when you're a growing company, you have to make sure all the operations are handled as smooth as possible. And for someone like us, I need to ensure that all steps are taken carefully. So I need to make sure from a high level, I have my eyes on everything and just to make sure that operations run as smooth as possible. So yes, I do have to wear a lot of hats, and that's just how you do it.
Exactly. And the company is based in Australia, correct?
Correct. We are our headquarters are in Australia, in Melbourne, and that's where we started about 8 years ago.
Wow. Tell us about the process of growing the company internationally.
Oh, wow.
What's the greatest challenge associated with that?
Yeah, it wasn't an easy process. It took a lot of time. It took a big vision and implementing the vision. So coming to a new country, starting a new brand, it's not something that you can just do it, but it's not impossible either.
Exactly.
What you need to do is you need to have the right mindset. You need to have the right vision. When I came here for the first time, I saw this as a land of opportunities.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what, I need to market my product out there. I need to make sure I sell the best at what we are, and I started exploring the opportunities by being up till midnight according to the United States time, talking to clients, not making them feel like I was in another country. And as a result, 6 months, 12 months, 1 year passed, and we had a clientele that was big enough for us to make that major move to the US and service them. And here we are 18 months down the track, and having about 150 clients.
Wow. Exactly. And I understand that just in the short while being in the US, you've expanded the company and you have these different divisions that you've created.
Correct. It's been super fast. Like I said, I knew the product was good. I knew what we were doing would take over the world. Yeah. And what better place than Los Angeles, and what better country than United States? So yes, we've in 18 months we've captured the top 20 marathons of United States. Wow. That includes Hollywood Half Marathon, Miami Marathon, Air Force, US Army, all these major events that take place. There's people that are wearing our brand. It wasn't really easy to enter the market, but obviously we pushed. And we built a great credibility with the CEOs and the race directors, and they believed in us. We served them. They love our product, and rest is history.
You're very busy, to say the least.
That's correct. That's correct. Always on my toes.
And you've captured so much. Where are you headed? What's next?
Well, there's a lot in pipeline in 2015 because we have a lot of major projects that are happening. One is our retail range. So currently we have a lot of people asking us to find out where they can buy our products, Alanic, from. And at the moment, unless you run an event, unless you run a race, you can't really have these products. You have to earn them. So what we decided is 2015 we're going to have a retail presence where everybody in the sporting arena will be able to have access to our goods, buy them online or in major stores like Dick's Sporting Group, Sports Authority, Costco, things like that. So we're already discussing with them about stocking our range out. major gyms. We signed up with Lifetime Fitness in the East Coast. That is one of the largest fitness clubs, and they're going to stock our products, which is great.
It's a major transition.
It is. So there's a lot of things that are happening. We've added a lot of units onto our businesses as well. A lot of arms. We have a furniture line that is coming out. We have everythingonline.com, which will compete with Amazon.
Wow.
Another IT side of business that
You're taking over. You're taking over the world.
That was the
fitness world, at
plan.
least.
That was the plan. That's why I came here. You
That's
know.
great.
So, and
That's
I'm happy
great.
to be here because it's all happening.
And we're happy you're here too. Johnny, tell me, what is an action that you can point to or that you can say in your life that implementing has helped you to reach the level of success you've achieved today?
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing that I was really good at is having short-term goals. I know everybody has long-term goals in life that, hey, this is where they see themselves in 5 years, but a lot of people, don't get to that because they don't really know how to go step by step.
Exactly.
And for me, if I have a vision, I make a strategy and I take steps to tell myself, how do I get there? And you have to have those short-term goals in order to get to the top, because unless you don't do it, you will never be able to reach the top. So you have to make sure you have a plan, but you need to take little steps to go to that plan. It doesn't happen with a big jump. There's no shortcuts.
I love
you got
it.
to take the short-term goals and get to your destination.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that insight with
You're
us.
welcome. I hope it helps people because it definitely helped for me. I'm living a dream and can't be happier.
Once again, our action tip this week is setting short-term goals. Please remember that once you set your mind on a goal, it is completely within your reach. It just takes action to get there. Once again, I'm your host, Melanie Eke, and thanks so much for tuning in. Please follow our journey and interact with us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/action tip of the week. And please join us for next week's action tip. Have a great week.